Hi guys, welcome to my channel Music and Tech. Again, this is Kevin. So in the past weeks, I've been discussing about recording your digital audio in Ableton. And today I wanted to talk about editing that digital audio that you have recorded so that you can use it for whatever purpose you planned it for. So to do that, so if you want, you just insert an audio track. I would put this to auto, and then I would have a sample here. It's in MP3 form, so I would just drag it in my audio track. Okay, there. So the first thing that I could do is you could make sure that first, you see, my clip is at 90 bits per minute, but this one is at 100, almost 120 bits per minute because it's an automation mode. So I would delete the automation and then set it the same as 90. Yeah. So I could set it to 90. You could set this to 90 also. Yeah. So it's the same. And then, for example, if there's any portion of this audio that you don't want, and then you can first slice it. You can put your cursor here so that you can zoom in into your audio clip. And then if I zoom back. So if I, for example, I don't like this part of the audio, I can just highlight it and press delete. Then that is slicing. Or if there's part of an audio that you want to split it from the clip, so you can just put the cursor also and then Command E to split the audio. So if you would see, now it's just one whole clip, but if I put the cursor here and press Command E, then now you see you have two clips because you're splitting the clip into two. So this one is useful because if you want to duplicate this part, I think I just highlight it like this, then copy, then paste there. So now you have two portions. If this is, for example, an intro part of the clip, then you have doubled your intro. So that is the use of splitting the audio. You can use it for other purpose also. Then another thing that you can do is, if you want this to, the volume as it starts, right, sounds from the lowest level, then increasing to the full volume, you can just place your cursor here and do a fade in. Yeah. Or if this one is the end of the song, you can add a fade out. Yeah. So this one's fade out, this one's fade in. So let's try to listen to this one. Oh, that's too fast. Yeah, so it's fading in. Then if it's, oh sorry, that's fading out. Yeah, that's fading in. Okay. Then if I'm going to put this together, if I put my cursor here, then the box icon will come out. Then if I drag it like this, no, it should be like this. There, then you have a crossfade. No, that's a crossfading. So if you play, so that's a crossfade. Another thing that you can do is cropping the sample. So what does cropping do? Okay, if I remove this thing, I just want to crop this portion of the song. So it would render this clip basically. So what happens is, remember I told you this audio clip is an MP3 format. So if you would double click here, this information would come out. You would see that it is in MP3 form at 44.1 kilohertz and 16-bit. So if I'm going to crop this, Ableton will render the clip. It will be rendered into a different format, and then make sure that this one is in warp, and then this recording in 44.1 kilohertz and 16-bit will remain the same. So if I hold on, so if I right click, then you would see this command crop clip. Then if you crop, then you would see a change in file name, and then it's a wave format already, but this remains the same. And then if you play that, it changes somehow. Yeah, that portion. So if you would listen the difference, doesn't change that much, but that is what cropping do. It renders, Ableton renders it again so that it would somehow do some correction and whatnot. Okay, then what else can we do? You can add your audio effects. Basically, there's also a warping mode, but I think that one's quite a big topic, so I don't want to discuss it now. Another thing that you can do is you can reverse your sample. So if this is my audio clip, make sure that you click here first, then you go here, and then you can put your warp markers. So I want to, for example, reverse the sound of this one from this direction instead going this direction. So what I would do is I would put a warp marker. I would start here. So I would just put my cursor, double click, then my warp marker is there. I would going to double click here again. So I'm going to reverse this portion of the audio clip. So I would just press reverse. Yeah. Yeah. So now it's here, you see. It was added here. And then now it becomes this one. Yeah. Okay. Then of course you can change the pitch, so you can change the steps here. So if it plays like, hold on, so let's try to transpose by 2 steps. Oops, sorry, it's still in reverse mode, so I would do reverse it. So this is the song. So if you're going to change the pitch, transpose by 2 steps, for example, then it goes up. So let's put that back. And the last thing you can do is you can add your audio effects. So there's a set of audio effects here that you can do. You can add equalizers, reverb, saturators. You can use your limiter and other stuff here. So those are the things that you can do for this audio clip. Yeah, so I think that's about it for this tutorial. And there's one thing that I haven't discussed is warping your audio. So I think I would tackle that in another session. And I think together in that discussion, I would discuss how to change this clip into a MIDI clip. You can do that as well. So again, thank you so much. Have a good day. And if you like this video, please click like and then subscribe. Again, thank you so much. Bye.